anytime AEW finds themselves in a position where they are gaining some positive momentum, you know one of two stories are going to find their way of being brought up. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Kevin Zwicker from Fast Count coming at you. Before I get into this video, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe. With WWE SummerSlam being this weekend, you know that all the major superstars are finding their way and making their media rounds promoting the event. And one of the superstars that's having a very busy week is Cody Rhodes. He was interviewed by Bill Simmons of The Ringer, and one of the stories that always seems to find their way of being brought up is one of two stories. It's always Brawl Out or Cody Rhodes' AEW departure. Now, in 2024, I think it's fair to say that WWE had a better year when it comes to the on-screen product that they were able to provide. And in 2025 so far, just in my personal opinion, AEW has had the superior product from an on-screen standpoint. So with that being said, and with WWE making the media rounds, you knew somehow, some way that the departure of Cody Rhodes of AEW was going to be brought up. And personally for me, I have zero interest anymore in those two stories, Brawl Out or Cody Rhodes' AEW departure. It's been so many years, I feel like both companies or both parties, Cody Rhodes and AEW, are both in a position now where it's irrelevant, right? Cody Rhodes went on to become this huge superstar in WWE, and the Codyverse was able to be gone from AEW television. I think it's a win-win for both parties. But Cody Rhodes starts talking, and he goes on to talk about how, there's clearly some bad blood and there's clearly some respect from both sides. And he goes on to talk about how, if he felt as if he was disrespected in WWE, it'd be one thing because WWE is this huge juggernaut and he is just kind of a number on a piece of paper. But being disrespected in AEW was a whole entire different beast because he was one of the few parties that was able to help create AEW, and being disrespected in a place where he felt as if he had an integral part of it being a thing is just something that he wasn't able to handle, and he felt as if going to WWE and succeeding would have been the ultimate revenge, right? Now, for me, I think there's a lot of revisionist history when it comes to the Cody Rhodes and AEW departure. And we hear all these different rumors all the time, right? That he left because Brandy was disrespected by AEW, or he felt as if he was disrespected by AEW, or they didn't value him in the way that he felt like he should have been valued. All these different things. We're never going to 100% know what went down, right? But for me, I think that, and this is just coming from a guy who was there for Cody Rhodes' last match in AEW. Cody Rhodes was getting booed out of the building. Okay, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. He was not being received the way that he is being received in WWE right now. It was just night and day, and everything that Cody Rhodes was doing from an on-screen standpoint was just felt really disjointed from the show. And I don't see Cody Rhodes, even if he would have re-signed with AEW, I don't see it as a plus from an on-screen standpoint. Now, you could pinpoint that the tides turned from WWE retaking the place of the better on-screen product was the moment that Cody Rhodes decided to re-sign with WWE, because at that moment it really felt like beforehand that AEW from an on-screen perspective was a superior company. I thought that they were doing a much better job of creating a more interesting show, and it felt as if when Cody Rhodes jumped ship, that's when things really started to turn for AEW. And of course, we had moments like Brawl Out take place afterwards where it felt as if, the inmates were running the asylum, if you will. But for me, I think that it was the right decision from a perspective of Cody Rhodes. Because think about this. It felt as if Cody Rhodes, and I felt like this the last 6 months of him in AEW, that Cody Rhodes was tailor-made for WWE. What he does works for that audience, and what he does wasn't necessarily hitting the same in AEW. So for me, there's no reason to really look back on it anymore. Anytime we talk about these two subjects, right? Brawl Out or Cody Rhodes' departure, it just feels like talking about something that's extremely irrelevant. It's like being married and talking about your girlfriend from high school all the time. Like, why does it even matter anymore, right? We've moved on. AEW's moved on, WWE has moved on, and it feels as if both of these companies are in a better position now than they were prior to when Cody Rhodes was there. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Is this a story that still has your intrigue? Do you still care? Do you miss Cody Rhodes in AEW? Do you think there's ever going to be a chance where we see Cody Rhodes back in AEW? Or do you think that he is going to be a WWE lifer forever? Let me know in the comment section. Guys, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe. I am Kevin Zwicker. I'm out.